No Noah Beck this year, which means less pressure on Chris MD, and my trouser zipper. He's handsome. I mean, you know Mark Goldbridge, his football philosophy is like his views off camera, offensive. But it's great to watch, as in his football philosophy. Oh, JME. Fun fact, he actually spent last season playing for Brentford. Oh wait, that's not me. Cal Freezy, he's the face of the fellas, which makes you wonder what the rest of them look like. Mr. Beast, the most subbed man on YouTube. What does that tell you? He's got bad stamina. Tobe Jizzle, he always brings excitement to matches. This guy can do things with his feet like no other. That's just one of his Tinder reviews. Simon is a born winner. The only thing he's ever lost is my invite to his wedding.
Here's the substitute.
And the subs. Look at those boys.
Calluck's got his no two-ways boots today.
Yeah, the owner of a shoe brand with terrible views. It's not Kanye West, it's Calluck's. Angry Ginge, a ginger who lives in Manchester with a terrible fringe. Get your own gimmick, mate. That's all I'll say. Max Fosh. Max is a fitness freak, and by that I mean he's banned from the gym changing rooms. Kai, he streamed non-stop for a month, although so did Chris MD's eyes when he got dumped. Oh, here he is, Chris MD. Much like his dating life, he'll be going from box to box today.
Of course, Chunks on the bench, perhaps controversially. We know what he can do.
Yeah, he's been getting into shape for the match by chasing Maya Jama for the past 3 years. And here comes Chris MD's car bringing the ball. That's a lovely touch.
I mean, where do we rank JJ in the all-time YouTube goalkeepers? Is he better than a pie face? Is he better than a Cow the Dragon?
I've heard his nickname is Petter Check His Hard Drive. So, I don't know where he got that from.
Here we go, Philly. He is going to just be the puppet master in this team today. I think really pulling the strings like a tampon thief.
Philly, a Colombian export with a powerful kick. I've heard that before.
No, if you stop Theo, you might stop the team.
Absolutely. I mean, Theo was recently linked to a team in the Saudi League. Albino, I believe. Look out for that in the future, guys.
Change of pace is good. Cross comes in, big heavy.
A cross come shot come clearance.
Cross come shot.
Sorry, I was watching something else there. Can we change my screen, please?
Kai's coming off. Now, that makes a lot more sense from a footballing perspective.
Kai Cenat playing like Kai Havertz, and that is so sad to see.
The diminutive midfield maestro puts it level, pegging a one apiece.
You might know a Beck, but I know a Chris MD, and he is fantastic at football. His small feet are mighty.
JJ shaking his head there.
Yes, JJ has lost his clean sheet. He always struggled to keep his sheets clean when he lived with Simon. Well, you know, Chris MD there just speaking to a woman, saying how hot he is. Have a day off, lad, you know? Rein it in.
Right.
Willany is wearing a camera on his chest, but as we all know, it can take time to get used to playing with a strap on.
As we all know. He's looking to burst past Cal Freezy with pace. Ball into the box. It's the corner.
Theo is no stranger to burning cows after doing triathlons. But he didn't quite burn one there. And here we are, Carl Jacobs. The hottest thing from Carolina since the Reaper chili. Mark Goldbridge, of course, has a show on TalkSport. So it must have been weird during his team talk to have over 10 listeners. Did you know that he has the world record for the world's largest pizza? That'll take some topping. I'm not sure if I made that joke earlier. I may have sunstroke, guys.
I thought you were going to say something else. You said the world's largest pea. I'm glad it was pizza.
There
Great
it is.
pass. Speed. Run at them, my son. Get those legs moving. Plays it to Chunks.
Speed,
not a bad shout.
As quick as a flash, although I shouldn't say flash, actually. Danny. He's towed that just like the AA did with his caravan. Unlucky player. Comes Mr. Beast. Of course, he's lost a lot of weight since last year. The kids were calling him Mr. O-Beast, but the kids aren't chatting anymore, yeah?
I believe I'm right in saying that he was a D1, or could have been a D1, Division 1 baseball player. So he's not the right sport, but he's got that athletic background.
Wow. Getting to second base, something that Chris MD does most evenings. Harry just trying to work his way out of a problem.
Here he goes.
And he doesn't reach for the bottle this time. Well done, Haz.
Look at him go. Almost.
Well read by Will. And I didn't know he could read. I mean, they say speed equals distance over time, but Chunk scores from distance every time. XQC, just Googling how to be a goalkeeper.
What do I do with my hands?
One thing's for sure, he never caught COVID, did he? No chance.
You can see actually coming in the top right of the screen, all these fantastic donations. We absolutely love
Harry's
it, guys.
just adjusting the Kinder Egg in his bum.
We really appreciate the donations. SidemenFC.com is the place to go. You can see some of the charities, five of them in
Someone's
total
struggling to get the top off there.
that we're celebrating. Who is that?
Tragic Mike. Come on, get it off.
A penny for the thoughts of these players. Manny on the changing room bench
I'm
there.
so curious as to who this is.
Give us the reveal.
It's Josh Sark.
It's the big
oh,
man
sort of
himself.
like the mystery singer there.
Simon.
Lovely block from Will. And I'm not talking about his head. It's cheap, I know, but why
We
not?
like them. That's what we come for, Steve.
Sumptuous strike. Step aside, Adam 22. There's a new cook in town. His name's Manny. I'll tell you what, it's the home of the hammers, but Manny drilled that one. I mean, Billy Wingrove is, of course, football royalty. He once had a trial at Tottenham, aged 11, but was thankfully found not guilty, so that's a relief.
Ready?
You know what, forget CR7. We see you in the changing room, you clown. Callux has been taking this game very seriously. His training regime involved running multiple sweatshops for no two ways. Nico Omolana's back on the field. He's the internet's biggest menace, although Prince Andrew's search history would say otherwise. Here we go, what can he do? Nico, that is.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing Prince Andrew come on. Just come on. That was the end of the sentence. Willany. Into Chris. Lovely feet from the youngster.
Said Prince Andrew.
Oh, God, we do have fun.
That's wasteful.
Not his best work.
He's not lost this many possessions since she left.
Too soon.
Danny Aarons. What's he got in his locker? Oh, we'd have to blur it if we showed it, but moving on. Big Randy. Not just my preference in women, but Randolph. He's playing with food poisoning, by the way. That's not the name of a Twitch streamer. He's got bad bowels.
Yeah.
Danny Aarons recently retired his dad, so now he has someone to hang out with. That's good for him.
There's a rumour going around the London Stadium that we have too many players on the pitch right now. We may have moved to a 12-a-side situation, which is unusual.
I'm sure Jamie's down there saying we've got too many men, too many men.
On the back. So
Chris N.D.
Another one.
Big effort.
Good hands.
But it's just too short from Chris. The story of his life. You know, I asked Danny if he thinks he'll score today. He said, I have a hunch. I said, I can see that, but what about your chances of scoring? Tariq, he's a cameraman, but that wasn't a good shot. You know, 90 minutes in, we're still having a laugh.
Yeah. Tariq takes his moment.
Tariq says, hey, you can have my shirt afterwards. I've just scored.
Another example of a Saudi Arabia taking over football.
This is it. Very nice. Will gets his chin on it, it seems. Josh isn't the most athletic. In fact, he struggled to get down on one knee for 10 years. Hurry up and propose. Vic was here to break records. Not literally, he's a DJ, respects them.
He spins them, though.
Oh, so true.
Oh, does he spin them? You can't lift it, unfortunately, Nico, this year. Maybe next year.
Yeah. XQC was going to lift it, but he'd probably drop it.